Hello everyone, so in this video we will be comparing two cameras here. One is the DJI Action 3. I can't find it. It has face tracking. So we got the DJI Action 3 and the other one would be the Osmo Pocket 3. Alright, so we will be doing a comparison video so you would know which one to use or which one to buy first for your videos, especially if you are doing a lot of headshot videos or you do a lot of vlogs. But most of the time, if you are a vlogger, you would be buying both of these because they have different hues and of course they have different quality of videos. As you all know, I'll be which one should we do first? Okay, let's do the DJI Action 3. Most of my videos started with an action cam, specifically the DJI Action 1. It is really good in capturing videos even though it has a very small sensor. Then I got the Osmo Pocket 1 and with that it has a better low light quality and the stabilization is really good with the DJI Pocket 1. So with this video, you just try to see which one would you use on a real world scenario wherein you are like here, we are in the park with my wife here. As you can see, first is the sensor size. The Osmo Pocket is really good in low light. Meanwhile, the Action 3 has a very small sensor, so there are times wherein the video is not that good, especially for stabilization. So I'm trying to rock this action cam so that in post you would know that there's really a big difference between these two. Okay, electronic image stabilization is where the DJI Action 3 really not that good when it comes to low light because you need a very bright situation to have the stabilization work for you. And meanwhile, the DJI Pocket, the Osmo Pocket 3 has a gimbal, so even though we try to move it around, still the sensor and the cam is well stabilized. Okay, so this is just a real world use. Okay, hey, all right, so we try to walk around. All right, so we just try to walk around. We just try to use this both of this camera so that try to see which one would work for you. Okay, so the DJI Action 3 does have a very large field of view. Okay, there's some sounds there. I may not be able to you may not be able to hear me. The DJI Action 3 has a very wide field of view. I think it's 130 degrees, so it's really wide, and you can see a lot of things, which is why most of vloggers do use this kind of cam. So the DJI Action 3 is really good when it comes to showing your background with other people. So this is why people do use this for their vlogs. But the Osmo Pocket camera is really good, especially in low light situations such as this one. There's a really big difference already. I'm using the wide angle lens of the Osmo Pocket 3 right now, and of course I'm using this microphone. So the audio quality is really good as well. But as we walk around, you will notice that the Osmo Action 3 is suffering from this stuttering motion while we walk, while the Osmo Pocket 3 is stabilized. Although I'm moving a bit harsh than before. But the quality is really good with the Osmo Pocket 3. Okay, so we will just try to walk around here. Let's go to a darker spot so that you would notice any difference on the video quality. Okay. And one thing that the bigger sensor of the Osmo Pocket 3 has is that it does blur your background. So if you do prefer those kind of videos, the Osmo Pocket is really, really good. If you would ask me, if you do a lot of vlogs, but in the morning or in the afternoon, I think the action cam would really work best for you, because you really need a very bright situation to have good quality video. And what the Osmo Pocket 3 lacks is this field of view. You can see I'm at arm's length on both cam, but you can see a lot of things with the Osmo Action 3. But if you really prefer the 1-inch sensor of the Osmo Pocket 3, this is really good, even in low light situations such as this one. Okay, let's go back to my wife. My eyes is really hurt right now. Something came inside my eyes, so let's just pause the video for now. As she is doing something, she's doing some video. Okay, so let's continue this video, and I'm placing both of this item here. So this is a Pocket 3, this is the Action 3, and if you are in a very bright space such as this one, the quality is not that different. It's just that the field of view of the Action 3 is really, really wide. And I really like how the Pocket 3 is following me using this face tracking technology here. Phew. Hey, you lost me. All right, so that is one thing that you would like about the Pocket 3. But as you can see, the field of view of the Action 3 is really, really wide. You can see a lot of things, like literally a lot of things. As you can see, I'm in my shorts. So that is how different it is in terms of bright day. And I really like how versatile these two things these two things are. But of course, it will be up to you which of this would you prioritize. But if you would ask me, I would get both of this so that you have the best of both worlds. You got a very good camera that you could use for your main cam A-roll, and something that you could use for your B-roll, or probably doing something that needs a lot of movements, or you do a lot of action activities. I think the Action 3 is really good. Or if you could go for the Action 4, you could do so. But if you would ask me, go toward the Action 2. Action 2 is really good, really small enough, and it could you could fit it anywhere, just like an Insta360 Go-To. Okay, so just to continue this one, let's try to do this video while walking around so that you would see the difference in the EIS and the gimbal stabilized footage. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm trying to put it very, very high. Okay, so very high from my face, and the face tracking technology of DJI is really good. You could follow my face anywhere I go. Yeah. So that is how you. Okay, again, let's go for a bright space here. There is a lot of light. Okay, so this is how it looks like for both camera. I think the Pocket 3 is a bit washed out if the place is too bright, as you can see here, because of the very, very high aperture. I think it's very low aperture. It's f2.0. Okay, so if you want, you could go with an ND filter for this one if the place is really, really bright. So that's the quality. As you can see with the Pocket 3, if I put the camera near my face or near your subject, it blurs out the background, while the Action 3, no, it's really blurry. There's a lens problem with the Action 3. Okay, so that is how it looks like on this bright sunny day. Of course, I'm showing you our mulberry here. Okay, still not ripe enough to be eaten. We got a lot here, berries. So let's try to walk around. Of course, this would be a bit long video. I think I am already got 6 minutes of video for the night test, but for this one, it's okay. We're already at 4 minutes. If you want the same field of view that you got here on the Pocket 3, you could adjust your settings for the Action 3 or the Action 4. You could go with standard D-Warp so that it's not too fished eye, just like this one. But yeah, this is how it looks like. Should we watch? Should try to run? I'm running. Still, the face tracking of the Pocket 3 is good. See that? I'm really running. You are in my dog is here, so let's try to run, to walk here. I really like this, the quality of the Pocket 3. See that? It's really good. Let's try to run again. Run again. That is really tiring. Okay, so this is just a comparison video so that, okay, I'll just place the Action 3 here. Okay, so this is just a comparison video so that you would see the difference between these two cameras. I did not put the Action 3 in D-Warp or even in narrow mode, or probably just to give you a I'm really tired. Okay, you could actually put the Action 3 on standard D-Warp or narrow mode so that the field of view would be a bit short, or it would be a bit tighter compared to this one. Yeah, the Pocket 3 is really good, but the Action 3 is not that far behind the Pocket 3, especially on how it looks like on, if you do like to pixel peep, you would see a big difference. But if you just want to catch a video, for example, an action video that you really need to catch, just like this one, it's really easy to do so by using this Action 3. You can just bring it anywhere. You could place it somewhere safe. No, it's not safe there. So that is the beauty of the Action 3 or the Action series of DJI. You could just really literally bring it anywhere with you and do your videos and do your shots without thinking about, this is too fragile, I might lose it. That is the beauty of the Action 3, because you could literally mount it anywhere without much thinking that it's too fragile, such as this Osmo Pocket 3, because this camera is really fragile. I tell you. You cannot put this on your motorbike because the screen would flip with you, or the gimbal might be too, there's too much vibration that the gimbal will be problematic. So those are the things that you need to consider if you will go with the Osmo Pocket 3. But if you go with the Action Cam, you will not think about those problems anymore. And one thing that the Pocket 3 really does better than the Action Cam is the night video. It's really a night and day difference. But when it comes to this sunny situation, bright lights, the quality is not that too big, or it's not a big deal if your shots would be with this Action Cam. Alright, so that is our comparison video of the Osmo Action 3 and the Osmo Pocket 3. So I hope I could edit this in a nice way so that you could enjoy the video. But as always, see you on the next one. Happy filming. And let's go. I'll be flying my quad today because it's not raining. See you in the next one.